Tinubu changed national anthem, see the new name of Nigeria and flag that they are being proposed. Good morning everyone and thank you all for tuning in and listening to this headline that we got to your ears this morning. As our headline for this morning says that after Tinubu changed national anthem, see the new name of Nigeria and flag that are being proposed. It says that a few hours after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu assented to the National Assembly Bill 2024, which reverts the countries to the old national anthem, Nigeria We Hate Thee. Some Nigerians have re-echoed the need for the country to also change its name and national flag. At Wednesday's joint session of the National Assembly marketing of the Silver Jubilee of Nigeria's Fourth Republic, Senate President Godswill Akpabio announced the change of the national anthem. Reacting to this, Mike Uzekehum, a renowned lawyer and a human rights activist, said, "The change of the national anthem is long overdue. The name Nigeria and the flag should also be changed." Commenters also gave their own 2 cents as they drew attention to the president of African Development Bank Group, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, who had in March 2024 called for the change of name from the Federal Republic of Nigeria to the United States of Nigeria. Adesina said this in a statement by his special advisor on industrialization and Professor Banji Oyelaran Oyekinyo. The ADB president was quoted to have made the call in a lecture he delivered as the recipient of the 2024 Obafemi Awolowo Prize of Leadership, titled "Making a New Nigeria: Welfareist Politics and People-Centered Development." Additional explained that a change of the United States of Nigeria would change the rational Midwest between the state and Abuja, stating that the Falcom would be the state and while the center would support them, not lord over them. He said, "We must be audacious. Instead, the federal government of Nigeria we could think of the United States of Nigeria. The old would give way for the new. We would change the relational Midwest between the state and Abuja. The Falcon would be the state, while the center would support them, not lord over them. With good governance, better accountability systems and zero tolerance for corruption, more economically stronger constituent states would emerge. We would unleash massive wealth across the state. A new Nigeria would arise. To do so, we will need not some of us. From our forgotten rivals, villages, and our mysterious and dynamic urban areas, from the sparks of desire into the eyes of our children, into the lingering hope in the hearts of our youth. From the yearning of our women and mothers, and from men and fathers for a better tomorrow, and the desires of the old that our end would be better than our past. From the hardworking street vendors and small businesses to the largest businesses, conglomerates, we must create a movement for hope. He added that the achievement of economically viable entities and the visibility of the national entity requires constitutional change to develop more economic and fiscal powers to the states and regions. The stronger the state or the region, the stronger the federated unit. Notwithstanding proposal for the country's flag to be redesigned have also made wave. And that is all we have for you concerning this statement, which says, after Tinubu changed national anthem, say the new name of Nigeria and flag that are being proposed. Well, you heard it from me this very morning because recently the president just changed the national anthem, and this is saying that after Tinubu changed the national anthem, say the new name and flag of Nigeria that is being proposed. Well, it says here that a few hours after the president Tinubu assented to the national anthem bill in 20 but national anthem bill 2024, which takes the country back to the old national anthem Nigeria We Hail Thee. Some Nigerians re-echoed the need for the country to also change its name and national flag, calling for the country to also change its name and national flag. At Wednesday, the joint session of the National Assembly making a silver jubilee of Nigeria's Fourth Republic, Senate President Godswill Akpabio announced the change of the national anthem. Yes, we know that. And reacting to this, Mike Okezhiom, a renowned lawyer and human rights activist, says the change of the national anthem is long overdue. The name Nigeria and the flag should also be changed. And this really spark a lot of excitement to some Nigerians because they think that the change of the nation's name and flag will bring a new starting to the country, Nigeria. Because right now, Nigeria is a lot of crisis. So changing the name to changing the name and changing the flag will give people the the sign of hope and the sign that we must be united together. Because the proposed name of the new Nigeria is the United States of Nigeria. The United States of Nigeria. Because it said so that commenters also gave 2 cents as they drew attention to the president of African Development Bank Group, Dr. Kiyumi Adesina, who had in March 2024 called for a change of name from the Federal Republic of Nigeria to the United States of Nigeria (USN). That is a very good name. I think that is a very good deal, the United States of Nigeria, because the states of Nigeria are not even united at all. The north are on their own way, the south are on their own way, but now giving that name the United States of Nigeria to remind everybody that we need to stay as one. And additional said this in a statement by the Special Advisor on Industrialization, Professor Banji Oyelaran Oyekinyo. And the ABD president quoted to have made this call of lecture delivered as the recipient of the 2024 Obafemi Awolowo Prize for Leadership titled Making a New Nigeria, Welfareist Politics and People-Centered Development. He said that we must be audacious. Instead of the federal government of Nigeria, we should think of the United States of Nigeria. The old will give way for the new. So that all of us must speak up concerning the change of name. Instead of the federal government, the federal government of Nigeria, we should think of the United States of Nigeria. Saying that we should change the rational mindset between the state and Abuja. Say the falcon would be the state and the center would support them, not lord over them. He said a lot of good things concerning the country's new name of change. So that with due time, you will see that the country will be lifted from grass to grave. And this will be a good achievement concerning the presidency of Nigeria. What do you guys think? Also, let's not forget that they also called for the change of the flag. Let's not forget about that to be changed also, as well as the name is being changed. What do you guys think? Let me see your own comment in the comment section, and don't forget to leave a like on this video. Then tap the subscribe button to subscribe.